The Toa of Water approaches! The Toa of Water!
Is here! Sound the alarm!
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another exciting review of Midwest Tokusatsu's Toku Toy Time. I am Brock, and this week we are taking a look at the Lego Bionicle Toa Gali Master of Water. And first and foremost, here is the packaging. As you can see, a nice image of Toa Gali sitting up there with her awesome spear, trident, stabbage with thin blades and golden mask and that thing and pieces and 7 to 14 and warnings and all that stuff. So overall, package art very good. Flip it around to the back. You do see Toa Gali swimming through the water with a bigger trident. We'll show that off, obviously. You do get the single arm motion action. You do get face mask poppage. You do get I can replace and swallow face, and then you can get the protector of water and the master of water and give things and make other things. So very cool stuff. Very, very cool. So little comic across the bottom here. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. So let's get to building this Bionicle.
Alright, straight out of the box you're going to see a lot of really cool blues and translucent blues. This figure has a lot of good colors to it, but you're also going to find Mr. Spider Guy, and he's a piece of crap. We'll just build him off to the side, no one cares. Now, as you're putting it together, you may want to keep an eye on the count of holes, because you could end up giving Gali her arms for her legs instead of her legs. And then you're going to have to go back and switch those parts so that it actually looks right. Once you do that, though, everything seems to come together really nice. I really love how all the gear motions work on these guys and how you build out the chest. They're all distinctively different from each other, which is really great. And I love that you're going to have 2 ball jointed areas on the shoulders so that you can attach those pauldrons. It allows for them to move out of the way. I love that Gali, too, also starts to take on an Atlantean feel as you're assembling her. Those tall pauldrons on her shoulders, along with the narrow bodies and the long legs, just really give her a good form and really make her look very effeminate in comparison to the other figures.
Alright, and here is Toa Gali all built up and ready to go. As you saw, the process comes together very, very nicely. I do like the fact that there's only one arm this time on the motion. I really like that. So, first and foremost, let's talk aesthetics now that we've talked about build and all that going together. I really like it. Gali was always the only female of the group. She had a really nice build to her, and I like that she still looks feminine even in this new style that they're doing. I don't know what it is about her. Maybe it's the shoulder pauldrons and how they're positioned or whatever, but she does still look effeminate. I like that with the feet, you do get these fins that can attach to it, and with the red pegs, you can push them together, and as you saw in my opening image, you can kind of get this really nice mermaid effect of her swimming through the water that way. Now, they don't ever show this in the box art or anything, which I find disappointing. I think she looks really great when she's like that, and if you can get a Tamashii Nations, popping the head off here, Tamashii Nation stand to like hold a position like that, I think it would look really good. But that's just me. I really enjoy that, so probably how I'll end up trying to display her. So that's Gali. Now, articulation wise, this is going to be, I'm going to say this I think in every single review going forth with from Toa Liwa, and I'm disappointed that I started with that because now I can say that. The head does look all the way up. It looks all the way up. There is no hindrance on the head looking up. Why they did that with Gali, I mean, I appreciate it because she swims through the water and she needs to look forward and not with Liwa, is beyond me. So that's disappointing. Now, here, we're actually going to, before I go into the articulation, adjust the camera up some. There we go. Gain height. Alright, so here we are with the head. Now you do get the ball joint, so obviously look left, look right, look up, look down. Doesn't look inside of his own shoulders that's nice, or inside her own chest. With the shoulder pauldrons, they have their own ball joint back here that you build out, as you see, and they are jointed at the top, so you can really get them out of the way, and they don't inhibit this ball joint from moving at all. So that's nice. Again, ball joint here. Everything is a ball joint, so you do get nice fluid motions and lots of posing that you can get. So really, the big thing that I'm always going to talk about is the heads, and if there's anything that's going to get in the way. So the shoulder pauldrons, being able to move out of the way and being on a ball joint, 2 ball joints actually make it a really fantastic thing. So, and of course, yes, you do get that. Choppy chop 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 chop. All right, enough of that. So now the thing that you can do with, of course, her trident is you take it off, you flip it around like so. So trident's facing down, you come to the bottom and you remove her, yeah, gotta get the pegs out. You remove her fin blades, take those off, come to this side, remove fin blades there. Now you come to the top, you attach them just on the sides, and you gotta take red pegs out. Like that. Now, I always just leave them facing like this. The instructions tell you that you should have them facing up, but I really don't see a difference or point. I, in fact, prefer this because then the red pegs kind of close off this square. So, now you get Gali with a much better footing. With her fins attached to the bottom, her footing is slightly compromised. But now you get Gali, and we'll just kind of pose this for a second, and pull that back. Giant trident of doom. Doom. So, gotta say, I really like that her weapon can be so big and massive and just in your face, and I'm going to slice you in half. Evildoer. So, and of course you do get face popping feature so that you can put on the gold mask. I appreciate that they packaged the gold mask. I honestly don't display them like this unless I have all 6 together. So all 6 together, they get gold masks. If there's only one kind of in the vicinity, I leave on the normal colors. But that's just me, and that's how it was back in the day, where it's like you had to get all of the masks and then you would get the gold one and all that sort of stuff. So again, you do have the inhibiting feature of these stupid guys and their stupid legs, and the only way they seem to fit on is to do this, and to pull that leg off apparently, and to clamp it around back of the head like this, and to put it down. So I don't know how they think that these are supposed to fit underneath the head, but yeah, okay. Okay, I'm under control by a thing, and it won't get off my face. So these things, they get really just they're put wherever on my shelf. I really don't care. So that is Gali, and I gotta say I really dig her. Now for comparison, let's bring in Wavemate here. Here he is, Liwa. We'll straighten him out from his action pose that I put him in. So, there he is, Toa Liwa. So, you can see how they look together. I like how Gali's taller than Liwa, like he's more squat and squandry because of the forest and muscles. So, again, I really hate that you can't look up, but that it is what it is, and that's how they decided to, engineer the toy. So there they are next to each other, off to the side with you, Liwa. And now we'll take a look at the ever-important comparison of the original. So here is original Gali with her hooks, her mighty hooks, and her double arm action. This one actually held together really nicely over the years. Not a lot of breaking points, really stiff still in the joint, so I like that. Obviously, they've gotten taller, gotten much taller. So That's the original. Whee! Off to the side with you, Gali. And now bring in Nuva. And as you can see, her joint is way looser. So, won't be moving her around much. And then I've got, they obviously took the idea of her Nuva form with the axes that become fins for her feet and put that into this form. So, that's Nuva. And Fantoka! No, I don't have that one because I never got the second wave because they look stupid. So, that's just my opinion. And then, of course, the last thing I want to do is just show off a comparison of the masks. So, alright, here are all three masks, and as you can see, the progression is actually pretty nice. You've got a lot of elements really drawn from the Nuva and how she gets more sweeping motions brought into her mask, but you still get this original sort of, you can see the visor sort of in there, in this sort of outline around the eyes. I miss the visor look a lot. I thought that was great for her. But you do at least get the rebreather sort of added to it, since this was the mask of underwater breathing. So, really like seeing that they pull a lot of inspiration from the older masks in here. So, just give you one more shot of, without my hands everywhere and all over them. So opinion time of the whole figure. What do I think? I think that this is a really good figure. It's why I got Gali second. Liwa was first, and that was only because Gali wasn't there, and then I actually waited to buy any other figures till I found Gali. And I found this one at a Walmart near me, so that was nice. I think that everything about her is really nice. I love these sharp points coming out of her ankles. They're just very nice down there. I love her trident. I love how that's designed. Her mask is great. The shoulder pauldrons are good. I love the translucent blue used for the forearms, for the upper arm covers. I mean, it just, for the legs, it all works really well together, and I really do like this figure. So I would say go out if you're trying to choose between which Bionicles to get first. I honestly would probably not have gotten Liwa first and gotten Gali if I could have found her, but yeah, so that is my opinion on this toy, and I think that about wraps it up for this review. If you like what you saw and you want more, please click that subscribe button. Like, comment, share, and favorite the video, and if you want to see a specific review, comment below. I'll have links for where you can purchase this item, as well as where you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. All will be in the description. Once again, this has been Brock of Midwest Tokusatsu and Toku Toy Time, and we're out. Yeah.
Next time on Toku Toy Time.
You two, still so ill at ease? Put your petty differences aside! Rejoice!
Oh. I think my brother is afraid of having his fire extinguished.
Sister, against me you'd be nothing but steam. Hot air, as they say.
Ah, what a beautiful day to walk through the forest. So calm, so peaceful, so... Ah, look out, look out, look out! Oh, my head. Oh, that was a much higher waterfall than I remember. Oh, good. At least there was some soft forest for me to land on. Good Lord. I'm in tremendous pain.